Okay, today's review is on a game I have only come across in recent years, but its look and gameplay seem very unique. I had actually encountered the titular character long before I found the game he comes from, as he appears in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So, let's talk about Strider 2, released in Japan as Strider Hyri 2. It is developer and publisher Capcom's 1999 sequel to the original 1989 Strider. A side-scrolling action platformer with polygonal 3D environments, the player once again controls Hiryu, as he travels through 5 different stages, destroying any obstacle and enemy in order to reach the stage's end boss. While the graphics now consist of 2D animated sprites in 3D backgrounds, the gameplay remains similar to its predecessor. While Hiryu and the humanoid characters are sprites, stages are fully rendered in 3D, panning and rotating around Hiryu as he moves through them. Hiryu's health is represented as a 5-unit life bar positioned at the top left of the screen, with each unit absorbing 1 instance of damage. The stage timer and score are marked at the right side of the screen opposite the life bar. Control layout consists of an 8-way joystick and 3 buttons, for attacking, jumping and activating the boost mode. Much like the original game, the player is given complete freedom of movement, allowing one to jump at any angle and direction. Controls feel smooth and very responsive at all times, and greatly upgrade Hiryu's mobility options. Hiryu now can dash, crouch, double jump and control direction in mid-air, in addition to his acrobatic jumps and slides. Hiryu's wall climbing has also been improved, and now Hiryu can move faster through walls and ceilings as well as perform a thrust jump off walls, which can help reach places even faster. Hiryu's primary way to attack remains the Cypher, which creates a plasma energy wave when swung. Unlike the original game. However, Hiryu now swings it at different angles and generates a smaller plasma edge. Otherwise, it functions exactly like in the original game, being usable from any position, climbing, while sliding, and continuously by rapidly pressing the attack button. While the options from the first game have been removed, Hiryu has been provided with an extended set of techniques. Double jump. After jumping, Hiryu can perform a second jump in mid-air, used to reach higher or change the direction of his jump. Slide. By holding the joystick down and pressing jump, the player can make Hiryu perform a quick sliding attack. A fast move that can go under certain hazards like projectiles. Hasu jump, also known as the thrust jump. While climbing a wall, by pressing the joystick against it and jump, Hiryu will propel himself off it and perform a mid-air dash. A fast maneuver that allows for quick wall switching. Backward somersault, also known as backflip. During a slide, by pressing at the opposite direction and jump, Hiryu performs a quick reverse somersault from the slide position. A fast evasion technique that allows for quick hit-and-run tactics. Savage slash, also known by its Japanese name, Midagiri. By pressing down, up and attack in mid-air, Hiryu performs several quick slashes that surround his whole body. Besides being stronger than the basic attack, it provides more points if used to kill enemies. Boost, used by pressing the boost button. This power-up allows Hiryu to launch homing plasma waves with each swing of the Cypher for a period of time until the boost gauge runs out. It needs a boost stop to be activated, small B icons under the life bar, which can be found as items in every stage. There are a total of 5 stages. The player can freely choose the order to play through the first 3 missions, with the 4th unlocked after beating any one stage and the 5th and final mission unlocked after beating the 4th. Each stage is subdivided into 6 self-contained sections. These sections are small parts of the greater stage, and often end in a boss fight. Several items can be found during gameplay, either inside item boxes spread throughout the stage or in hidden spots, only revealing themselves after striking the area. Besides normal power-up items for Hiryu, there are also score items that increase the player's game score. Strider 2 uses a ranking system for grading the player's performance in each stage, from a total of 8 letter-based Strider ranks, lowest to highest. E, D, C, B, A, S, SS and Star. The grade is determined by 2 factors, the final score at the end of the stage, and amount of lost lives, all life units, during the stage. Total score determines the rank, which is decreased by 1 for each lost life. For example, a score of 4 million points or more is required for the highest star rank, but if 1 life was lost it would be decreased into SS rank. Score is determined by several factors, which are shown in the results screen at the end of the stage. So, that's how to play, but let's look at the storyline. In the future, one man controls the world. Calling himself the Grand Master, he rules with an iron fist of tyranny. Plagued by his insane dictatorship, the world spirals toward cataclysmic annihilation, but somewhere within the insidious corruption, a hero rises from the shadows. With the fate of the entire planet in his hands, he strives to complete his mission of destroying the Grand Master. Despite employing similar story settings and situations, Strider 2 is set 2,000 years after Hiryu's victory over Grandmaster Mayo in the original game. One line in the ending sequence also implies this. Despite his defeat, however, Mayo's plans for Earth would still come to fruition, an unified Earth, populated by a human race of his design, who worships him as their creator. During this period of time, the world has been managed from the shadows by a secret organization under his name, until Mayo's resting place is eventually found by Hien and he returns to reclaim his world. In this decadent future, humanity is on the verge of extinction. An increase in its population has led into massive wars and starvation, and the destruction of the environment has led to the generation of chronic diseases and genetic mutations. The world governments are corrupt, and conspire together with large-scale crime syndicates. Crimes and suicide rates skyrocket, and anyone asking for peace and justice is dealt the exact opposite, ruin and incarceration. Cybernetic implants, human experimentation and powerful drugs run rampant. Right after the order to exterminate the Grandmaster is issued, however, the Striders are eliminated, sabotaged by Hien's rebellion. Hiryu is now left alone to oppose Mayo and his men, and even the entire world, in order to fulfill his mission. As you can see, it has quite an elaborate story. However, Strider Hiryu was a manga series created by the artist group Moto Kikaku, and published by Kadokawa Shoten in their magazine Monthly Comic Comp, originally Comic Comptic. It was part of a collaboration between the studio and Capcom, which is credited for the original concept. The manga is actually the debuting media for Hiryu, coming out before the arcade coin-op. So, what do you think? Have you played it? If you have, let me know what you thought in the comments. I've really enjoyed playing through it again. All that remains is to say thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time with another great lesser-known arcade game.